This match press conference with head coach Kathy George and middle blocker Alyssa Jensen and libero Ken.
Oops.
Coach, do you want to give us an opening statement?
Well, other than I just broke my computer, I think. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding you. No, I think it was a really strong match from Omaha. I thought they came out very focused and did a lot of really nice things. And like you said, Emily Londot had a really good game in a lot of different areas. And I thought like we were a little slow to get to stop her, and our lineups might not have been where they needed to be. But I thought that the Supernovas played really well. And I know that we didn't hold them to some of the stats we wanted to. So I know that we didn't maybe get together, but I thought we have to stick together in those tough times. And I think we separated a little bit. Our serving got a little bit lax in the second game. I thought we came after them strong in game one, and maybe just pulled off a little too much. I think we have to stay on that. And yeah, but I thought all in all, I like the hustle and the way we fought all the way to the end. So that was important.
Coach, just talk about the importance of that first set and Omaha being.
It was those extra points, and so anytime you have that, now we've come back after losing one of those and have won matches, after that, but it is kind of it takes a little wind out of the sails, and it was going back and forth, and that was a well fought match. It's exciting. I love that part of volleyball. I think it's why fans enjoy it so much too. It's just a knockdown, drag out every single point, and you're waiting to see what happens. So great match. I think that they came away with that, and it could have been anybody's at that point, but the Novas won that, and just wanted to respond in game two a little bit better.
Morgan, what was it like coming back to Omaha for you?
It's always a great crowd here. They really love their volleyball, so it's always a cool environment to play in. Yeah,
she even had some girls giving her signs at the end there, so she had a fan base there. So yeah.
Reconnecting with some of the Supernovas after the match.
Yeah, at the end of the day, like volleyball has given me like best friends in life, and I feel like the friendships always stay the same. So it's wonderful to see old teammates, and those friends are going to last the rest of your life, not just while we're playing volleyball right now.
Alyssa, what were your thoughts on the match and Rapids game tonight?
Yeah, I thought it was a gritty match on both sides. It took a lot for both sides to put the ball on the floor, and ultimately we didn't come out on top, but I thought it was a gritty match.
We're going to just talk about the importance of really every match the rest of the way, trying to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, there's extreme parity in this league. Anyone can win on any given day, and I think, like we're past halfway point in the season, and now it's like it's do or die. Like we need to start winning if we want to have a chance at making the playoffs.
Any other thoughts on playing the Supernovas, Coach?
No, that's about it.
Okay.
So thank you.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Thank you. I hope I can jump down from this.
Thank you.
This ledge here.
Thank you.
You did not, or you did?
I didn't until you explained it.
You were on the court, so I thought you could.
Joining us
Yeah.
on
You knew what?
press conference. Joining us is head coach Lucas LeVay alongside setter Sydney Hilly and libero Elena Ogilvy. Elena set a 3-set franchise record with 20 digs tonight, eclipsing the 19 being the previous record, while Sydney dished out 40 assists tonight as the Supernovas won their 3rd straight in front of 9,448. The defense was on fire tonight for the Novas with 10 blocks and holding Grand Rapids to the 3rd lowest hitting percentage in franchise history at 123. Coach, if you could open us up with a statement on your thoughts on the match, and then we'll open it up to questions.
Thank you, Jeff. I would say a wonderful performance by our team in every aspect of the game. We served extremely tough. We kept them down to very, very low numbers going to the match. It was kind of hard. It was kind of a little bit hard for me to decide who we're going to attack, how we're going to attack. But once we started attacking from the serve line, it was more than clear that there's a lot of good targets out there we can go after. So that really helped our block defense, where I think we create a lot of opportunities for ourselves, not just direct points with the block, but also a lot of great touches where we were able to run a very efficient transition offense. Just overall, I would say great environment today. I like how we competed. I like how composed, how focused and dialed in we were, very scrappy, making a lot of great touches. And in general, I would say good volleyball performance. And that first set was I would say was a deal breaker. We were kind of up, but then fell behind a little bit. They squeezed a couple of points that they should not, but we were able to turn it around and finish that set strong. So overall, very, very, very happy about what we did. We did it in front of our home, 9,500 people crowd. Environment was electric, great. So a fun night for Supernovas.
You had a really good match tonight. Were you a little more fired up with Morgan on the other side of the net than when you got traded for? Or what was your thoughts tonight?
Yeah, I think our team was really just focusing on having fun tonight. So I just came to this game with that in mind and just playing free and playing together. I think it's also nice to kind of know the people on the other side of the net and know their tendencies. So I feel like that helped me put in good spots. And like Lucas said, our serving and blocking was amazing too. And so I think it was just a team win tonight, and that was good. Yeah.
Luca, talk about the job Elena's done since coming over from Grand Rapids.
Yeah, I think you've asked me that many times. I think so. And my answer is still the same. It feels like she's been here with us from the day one. Meshes with the team really well. It's pleasure to work with her. She's calm breeds calm, and that's what she's doing for our team in a very tough moments. She doesn't get rattled. It's a joy to be around her, and we're very thankful for you being here and doing what you're doing for our group. So yeah, all the positives and all the props for Elena.
Sydney, the team lost 6 in a row. Now they've won 3 in a row. What's turned it around, and what's the team doing well the last 3 matches?
Yeah, I think we kind of had to weather the storm there, and I think that we learned a lot. I think the biggest changes we've made is just to be a little bit more creative offensively and speed up the tempo a little bit, and I think that's helped our offense a ton, just find a little bit more space to get more kills. But I think we're playing really well together right now, and like every day at practice, everyone's so intentional with getting better. And it's really fun to be a part of. I think we're just going to get better and better as the season goes on.
Luca, you touched on it, but just talk about the importance of winning that first set and kind of riding that momentum the rest of the way.
Yeah, those are hard fought points and you're so close and it keeps slipping away and you're working your way back, and it goes for both teams. So in those moments, how mentally strong you are, how much you trust your teammates that they're going to do their job, that's really, really important. And today, like every member on the team, especially the ones on the court, they knew exactly and every really what's her job to do, what touches hers, not to hesitate, not to count on somebody else to do her job. And those we call those little plays. And we took care of those little plays in that red zone when it's like, hey, if we don't win next point, we lose a set. And we stay calm, and everybody attended the game to the detail. And that's what we're striving for every day in practice. And yeah, each and one of us has to continue doing that. A lot of selfless behavior needed for that, and that's also one of the biggest reasons we're out of that unfortunate streak of losses. It's that each and one of us had to self-reflect and, okay, am I doing everything in my power that is going to help this team, and try to look at it objectively and selflessly. And I think we've accomplished that. Now we just got to continue putting that work in. So yeah, first set was big. It's hard to go play second set when you lose a set 28-26 or 29-27. It's draining. It's emotionally draining, or it can fill you up with everything you need to be successful down the road.
Elena, how do you like playing for the Supernovas and in front of crowds like that every home match?
Yeah, the crowd makes a huge difference. So fun to play in that environment and to hear the loud cheering, and they're just so engaged in the game. I've been loving my experience here at the Supernovas. The team is amazing. The girls have welcomed me with open arms and just have been so supportive through the transition. So just kind of settling in these last couple of weeks, but I have loved it here, and the organization has been also super supportive with the entire transition. So I have nothing but great reviews for Omaha. It's amazing here.
Luca, you seemed a little more excited on the sideline tonight. Am I right about that or wrong?
Well, maybe that's something I had to do. Self-reflection, be better for the team on the sideline. Throw a fist every now and then, pump them up a little bit. Maybe that's what team needed from me all the time, all the way. And that's one adjustment I try to make to help our team in practice or in the match. And yeah, whatever it takes for me to be the best for this group.
Good job. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you very much.
Local facts underway now. Supernovas dating back to 2024. 8-1 against Great Rapids in extra point sets. They're 6-2 this year.